Okay, so we got a call on this reach-in freezer not cooling properly. It looks like maybe all the product had went bad. And it says that my temp is at 65. It seems like possibly there's an issue with something weird just happened, so it's calling for, that's a delay for the compressor. And then when the delay ended, I heard the compressor try to start, and then it just went to the controller read out dash, 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 okay? So I know this is the freezer that we're supposed to be working on, because the store manager himself has specifically pointed me to this freezer, and also all of the other freezers are working properly. Usually what I do is on the work order that we make them put the last we make them put the serial number on the work order. So the last four was 3747, and that matches that serial number in there. This is how you find the tag. The tag is usually on the inside. Model number, serial number. And then just a minute ago, this fan just came on, and this one was not coming on. So I'm about to open this up and see what's going on. Alright, so as y'all just saw, that what happened is the controller will call for the compressor for a split second, and then it'll just go to dash, dash, dash. So now what we need to do is let's verify that we're getting correct voltage. $212, so that's good voltage. Let's go ahead and jump the compressor, see what it sounds like. Alright, it sounds good. So now what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna go ahead and close this, turn this off for a second. And what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna take this controller off. I think there's something wrong with this controller. So I'm gonna take the controller off here. Okay, so I got the controller out, and so as y'all saw in the previous video, the controller is causing the compressor to turn on for a split second, and then it goes into like a malfunction. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump the power to the compressor through the controller. And if this works, that's going to verify that we need a new controller. You can see this controller does look dirty, like it's been in here for a while. And then also this controller will tell you the switches that it has. So number 5 is the compressor. Let me flip it over. Number 5 is the compressor. Number 1 is my line voltage. So what I did was I just stripped the wire, and I just stuck it in there. So we're gonna go number 5, and then we're gonna go number 1. And so if the compressor stays on, then we know we got a bad controller. So compressor comes on. The condenser fans come on, and it sounds good, okay? So, I mean, we just cannot stop there. Also, I noticed so this controller is intermittent, so now it's keeping my fans on. Now it's keeping my compressor on. I apologize. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to jump out the fans, my evaporator fans. I'm gonna verify that my evaporator fans are working properly. And as you can see, we just had another malfunction. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn this condensing unit off just to prevent further issues. So as you can see, this is the evaporator fan right here, number 4. And then I'm gonna go back online again. Okay, hold on. I think the wire had came apart. Okay. So this evaporator fan motor is running, but this one is going slow. So either we have a bad wiring connection on this motor, or we got a bad motor. So I'm gonna go ahead and disconnect this, and I'm going to take this guard down, this evaporator cover down, and check the wiring on the evaporator motor. So to take this cover down, it is relatively simple. You got these glass heaters. All you do is you just unscrew this, unscrew both of them. You got another one here, and then you have 3 screws. 1, 2, 3. All right, so I got the cover down. This is the motor that was acting up. It does. See, this one has less resistance, and that's why you always got to be careful. You see how the fan motor just came on? You have to always be careful. Turn the power on, or respect the electricity if you're going to be working on this unit with the power on. Okay? And then this is your drain line heater right here. This keeps the condensation from freezing inside of the drain line. So you also want to feel that as well. My drain line is warm, so that means that it is working. And also you want to verify your heating element is mounted properly. So you want to do a full scope diagnosis, because I'm going to have to order parts. So I need to verify that I'm ordering all the correct parts. So when we do come back with these parts, we can get this freezer back up and running and not have them down longer than they should have been if you would have looked at everything the first time. See how that controller down there is intermittent. It's turning the fans on and compressor on. So you just want to verify the wiring is not grounded anywhere. Causing this motor to spin slower, and you gotta be careful because when you're working with the electricity on, you have to be careful, okay? Because yes, it's 120 volts, but yes, it can hurt you very bad. It can potentially kill you. So I don't see any shorts anywhere, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to order a new evaporator fan motor as well. Hey, so I got the grill back on. And so just like I was saying, do a full scope diagnostic all the time. Before we leave, we need to check our door gaskets. Make sure our door gaskets are not torn or sticking out. You see how this one is sticking out? We can save this one though. Make sure we don't have torn door gaskets. Nope. See, I just checked that door gasket in about 2 seconds. It don't take that long to do the job right. Okay. And then also, what I'm gonna do is when I leave here, I'm going to turn the power off to this cooler, to this freezer. So the door frame heater doesn't burn up these gaskets, because they have heat coming around here to prevent the door from getting
frozen shut. So what we're gonna do is, and then also another thing, before we leave, we need to verify that this unit has charge in it. We cannot verify that it is the correct charge, but we need to verify that there is a charge here, because let's say we order all of these parts and we get back and then there's no refrigerant in there. So the customer may say, why didn't you look at that when you were here? Because they may not want to put any more money in it once it loses its complete charge. So we need to give them a full diagnostic report at one time, if possible. Sometimes you're not able to give them a full diagnostic report because you may not be able to do a full scope diagnosis, but in this case we can. So we're just going to make sure that there is just like a little charge in there, and then we're going to go from there. So then also on my work order, I'm going to say may possibly need refrigerant. It may not need refrigerant, but let's say we get all the way here and we need like a pound or so, because this unit takes a little bit more than 3 pounds, so 404A. I don't want to hit them with a unexpected charge or a fee, because I wouldn't want a mechanic shop to do that to me about a car or whatever. So we're just gonna say may possibly need refrigerant. So that is our call for today. We're gonna button this up and then check the charge, hit the breaker, and then let the store manager know that we got to order parts. So y'all have a good day. Okay, so I got the grill buttoned up, power is off, and I advised the store manager of the process from here. And then when we come back, we will clean this grill and clean the condenser coil as well. But that is it for this call.